Hi, hey, I'm Morgan, and today I'm here to talk about the top 5 contemporary books that I want to read this summer. Summer is that time where I think that contemporary novels are the best to read. Most of the contemporary stories that I read do take place in the summer and fall months, so it just feels right to be reading about summer in the summer. I'm a contemporary in the summer, like fantasy and every other genre in the winter type of person. I want to talk about 5 of the super long list of contemporary books that I want to read. Most of these were like really hyped books last summer and I just didn't read them because you know how I am. At this point, you know that I don't read popular books when they come out. I wait 6 years for me to be like, well, guess I'll read it now. And everyone's like, Morgan, we stopped caring about that book 6 years ago. These are in no particular order. I just really want to read these 5 books, as well as a bunch of other contemporary stories. I just love contemporary. That's a lot of what I'm going to be reading this summer. The first book I'm going to talk about is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. Let's talk about the fact that this cover is absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with it. It follows 2 twins, a pair of twins. Is that what you say? I don't know. Noah and Jude. And for the vast majority of their life, they are inseparable. They're so close, and then something happens and they are barely speaking anymore, and it's told through the perspective of both Noah and Jude. So the early years of their life are Noah's story to tell, and the later years are Jude's story to tell, and I think that this is going to be a more hard-hitting, intense contemporary than, you know, light, fluffy stuff, but I'm really excited to get into this one. Let it be known that I have taken a very long time to read this author. I don't know if it's because we have the same name or I don't know what, but she just has so many books and I never know where to start. So I put 2 books by the same author on this list. The first book that I'm going to talk about by that author is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. If you didn't catch on when I said we have the same name, I was talking about Morgan Matson. Morgan Matson is seen on BookTube as like the queen of contemporary. I think all of her books are summer contemporary fun reads. This book deals with like a bucket list of some sort. The main character's name is Emily and her best friend's name is Sloane. Emily is the more shy, reserved friend, and Sloane was the one who kind of pulled her out of her shell and put her out of her comfort zone all the time. Sloane goes missing and leaves behind a list of dares for Emily to do throughout the summer. So Emily believes doing all the things on this list are going to be what brings Sloane back to her, so she is willing to do anything to get her best friend back. I love stories like this. Very, very excited to dive into this one. And then the other Morgan Matson book that I chose to put on this list is Amy and Roger's epic Detour by Morgan Matson. This is like a road trip story. The story follows our main character Amy, whose mother recently packed up and moved from California to Connecticut, and now it is Amy's job to get their family car from California to Connecticut, but the problem is, since her father passed away in a car accident, she's very scared of driving, so she brings along childhood friend or acquaintance Roger to do the driving and to embark on this epic road trip with her. Apparently, Morgan Matson went on the road trip that's in this book, so all the playlists and the things that are in here are things that Morgan Matson used. Love road trips. I love road trip stories. Road trip movies are probably my favorite movies to watch in the summer. I am very excited to get into this. And the next book on my list is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. I wanted to read this month because the movie came out. I don't think I'm going to be able to get around to it right away, so I'm reserving it for the summer. Follows our main character Madeline, or Madeline, who has this condition where she is basically allergic to everything, and then a new boy named Oliver moves next door and YA contemporary gushiness ensues, I assume. This cover is stunning. I've heard nothing but glowing reviews about it, so I'm really, really excited to get into this one. And the last book I have on this list for the top 5 contemporary books I want to read this summer is the first in a contemporary trilogy, and that is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is one that's been very popular on BookTube since it came out. This cover is absolutely gorgeous. It follows our main character Laura Jean, who writes these letters and keeps them in a box to all the boys that she has fallen in love with. I think there's 5 of them, and somehow those letters get leaked out and shenanigans ensue, so it's her dealing with that, and you get to read these letters and see these experiences through her eyes, which is so exciting. I haven't read anything by Jenny Han yet. Jenny Han is also the author of the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, but I hear more about this trilogy than I do that one, so I plan on reading this one first, and I'm so excited. I plan on reading this one this summer for sure, but who knows, maybe I'll get to the rest of the trilogy we'll see. So you guys, there you have it. Those are the top 5 contemporary books that I would really like to get to this summer. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Are there any books that you're really wanting to get to this summer? Are you a summer contemporary reader? Do you read more fantasy in the summer? What are your summer reading habits and tastes? If you'd like to see more of my content, you can always subscribe to see my mug every Monday and Wednesday. Like I said, my name is Morgan. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and happy reading. Okay, bye!